So let's move to the star function. So the first thing we need to do, we need to validate the data. So let's first check the category controller. So here we have, so not for the front end, but for the back end. So let's move to the back end. So here we have star. So let's use the same thing that we have here. So let's use it here for the star of the post. So here we will use the request, and the request can use it to validate data, and we can change here name to title, and also we can use the same thing for the other fields, which are the body fr and body English. Let's give here for the max, let's give 4 or 5,000, and also here 5,000. Okay, so let's move to the next field. So what we have here, title, body, we have image and category ID. Okay, so let's add the validation for the image. So here the image is required, needs to be an image, and we can add also the MIMEs, which are the extensions. So we accept PNG, JPEG, and JPG, and let's use also WebP, and I think that's all. And let's give it max of 2 megabytes. And next we need to add also category ID. Okay, category ID, and also is required, and we don't need the max. That's all for the fields. So let's try now to add so let's try to add a post without sending anything. And as you can see, we have form validation messages for the all fields. Okay, so let's move to the next. So here we need to create the post, and we give it, instead of using here name, let's give it the title, and for the slug let's import the class. So we can get the class from the eliminate support. So as you can see here, eliminate support str. And let's see what we have else. We have slug, so let's add other fields. So we have here, so we have the body. So let's change it to body. And for the image, we will add it soon. And what else we need? We need category ID. Let's change this one to category ID. Okay, so let's now upload the image, because we need image. So the first thing, we need to get the file. So let's define here a variable which is the file, and we can get the file using the request file, and we give its name, which is the image. So the image that we are sending from here, this one, where is it? So where is the input file? So this one. Okay, and next we need to add an image or name to the image, and we can use time to give it the current time, and we can concatenate it using the file name, and we can get the file name using the get client original name, which is this method. Okay, so now we have the name of the image, so we need to store the file, and to store the file we can use store as, and store as, we give it let's give it the path or the folder where we will store images. So let's use posts, and we give it also the image name. So let's use the image name, and we give it also the public folder. Okay, So the image will be stored here. So if we move to storage, so up, so it will be here inside the public folder. So we will create a post folder and store image inside. Okay. So now we have stored image. We need to use the name of the image and give it to our post. So the field image will take the path to the image. So the path will be inside storage, as we have seen. Storage slash posts slash, and we concatenate it with the image name. Okay, image name that we have defined here. Okay, so now we have created the post. So let's return user to the post.index and the post added successfully. Okay, so let's try and see if the code that we have done is working or not. So let's refresh the page, and here we have the title en. Let's add something. This is my first title. Here we can use in French, and here we can use also body, and here also we can use body in French, and here we can choose an image. So we can choose one of the images that I have here. Let's choose this image and choose a category and submit. And the image field must be an image. Why? Because here inside create, so we have a validation error here. So don't worry, the problem is here. So we need to add here enctype, and enctype needs the multi-part form data. Okay, and we need to do something else that I did not do. I just remember it, which is here. We need the field label. Okay, inside the post model. So we need to add field label array, and inside we have so we have the title en, title fr, body en, body fr, and what else we need? We need the category id and image. So those are all the fields that we need. Okay, so we need the title. So we have title en, and also we need slug. So let's add also the slug here. So we need title fr, slug, body en, body fr, image, and category id. Okay. So we have all the fields now. Let's try to choose an image and choose a category and submit. So the image must be an image. So we need to refresh the page so the changes can take place. Okay, let's do it. Again, this is my first post. So here we can make it in French. And here let's change it to body, and here body, and here we can choose an image, category, and submit. And as you can see, the post added successfully. Let's move to the second page. So where is it? So where is the post that we have added? So it's here. This is my first, and here we have the image broken, so we will fix it soon. We have the first title in English, in French, so the slug is not here. The category, and image. Why the slug is not here? So here, because we have the name en, not here, but we are in the category. So let's move to the post controller. I think we still have the name en for, so it's the same thing. So I did not change it. Sorry, that's why. So now we can store slugs. And what else we need? We need, as I said, to fix the problem of the image. So here we are using the post image, so we can check, or we can for now change. So instead of using the dummy images, we can use the post image, because we have now the path to the image, and also we need to link storage to our public folder. So to display the images, we need to link the public folder to the storage folder that we have seen, which is this one. So here we have the image. Okay, so we need to have the image also inside the public folder, so we can see it. So this is our image. Okay, and to do that, we can run the command. So let's run the command php artisan storage link. Okay, so hit submit, and now it's done. Let's refresh. So as you can see, here is our image. Okay, and for the others, we have the dummy images. So here is the image of the post. And for the slug, the only problem that we had here is we used name. So now we have the title. So once we add another post, or let's add another post, just to be sure that everything is working. Okay, so let's add another post. So let's click here, and we can add this is my second post, and here in French, and here also body, and here also let's add body, and let's choose an image. So you can choose any image, and category, and submit. And as you can see, now we have the image and we have slug. So now we have fixed this problem of slug. So let's move to the home page to see if the images that we have here are showing or not. So here we have the same thing. So we display the dashboard. So that's the problem, because we have only one controller here. So let's import the second one, which is for front end. So we need to use the two ones. So here we have one for backend and one for the front end, and we can change this one so to not have the conflict between the two ones. So let's change it to home controller. Okay, so we don't have a home controller here. So let's see, we don't have here a home controller. Okay, so let's can use it as a home controller, and instead of using here post controller, so to not have conflict between the two controllers, because they have the same name. So let's change it to home controller. Okay, so let's now refresh and see. So now, as you can see, we have the home page, and we have images that we added for the post, and here we have all the images. Okay, so let's view this post. So as you can see, we have post title, body, tags, but here the image is not showing. Let's see why. So inside the details, so here we have storage, so we need to use so let's check, let's move to the index or so we have a home page, so here inside the home page, so what we are using here for the image, so we can change it from post image to assets. So here, because we are in the home page, so it will show the image. So even though, so here inside the home page, so we will see images. So even though we don't provide the full path to it, so even though we used storage slash image, like so let's inspect to understand what we have here. So in the home page, so as you can see, so or the image src is storage slash post slash the name of the image. So we will see the image because we are in the home page and we have here the path, so it will access the image. But when we move to the post details, so here the path has changed to posts and slug and the method, so that's why we don't have here the image. So we need to use the assets in the home page and also in the post details to avoid the problems. So I think it shows. So the post details review or view is show. So let's use also here, as I said, asset. So now if we refresh the page, so as you can see, we have the image. Let's move to the home page, and here also we have the image. Let's see. So here we don't have slug, that's why we have 404 page. Let's see the dummy images, and also here we have image. Okay, so now we are done with adding posts, so we can add posts and also with images, and we can see the images. So let's move back to dashboard, and now we can move to the edit, so we can edit or and update, so we can update post. Okay, so let's do that now.